Hello my viewers and welcome back to my channel. Now in today's video we're taking a look into a pressing topic, the future of California. Now in this video brother warns that what was once a dream in the Golden State may soon turn into a nightmare. With the surge of Californians relocating to places like Missouri, many are fleeing a reality they can feel shifting beneath them. California sits on a volatile tectonic plate, and when disaster strikes, its fate could be dire. Now this state, a magnet for fame and fortune, also grapples with deep-rooted issues, ranging from a troubling culture to rising chaos. Now in this video, he talks about a lot of things. More reason you need to watch this video until the very end. So stick around as you listen to what he has to say. Join me as we take a look at his video. I will be right back.
California is next. I absolutely 100% wholeheartedly agree. You see, recently here in Missouri, there's been a mass incursion of people from California, from San Jose, San Diego, San Bernardino, Sacramento, and San Francisco in the last 2 months. You see, those who fled out of that state, most of them know what time it is, and most of them can feel what time it is. You see, California is one of those states that's here today and will be gone tomorrow. California sits on a catastrophic tectonic plate called the San Juan de Fuca and the North American plate. Once those plates slip, California is going into the belly of the Pacific Ocean. See, the thing is California is a land laden with sin, just like every other state, but California is quite unique. You see, the thing that California, Florida, and New York have in common is that these are the places where people go to get famous, to get rich, to get known, to get publicized, and to get acknowledgement. California is the capital. California is the capital of gangbanging. California is the capital, okay? California is the cap. When I say capital, it is the pinnacle place of where demonic worship happens on a scale that is beyond our understanding. You see, it's called the City of Angels, Los Angeles. That's where the angels play. That's where the fallen angels play. Okay, that was where the TV show was called American Satan was made. Oh yes, this is serious. You see, all through California, and I'm not blaming everybody, but this is where a lot of nefarious acts happen. This is where prostitution is exalted. This is where gangbanging is exalted. California has adopted the culture of destruction and docility. You know, I've been to California before, and when I got to California, it was quite dark. When I got to Sacramento, you could smell the air. You could smell confusion in the air. You can feel the demonic activity in the air. You know, California is a beautiful place. The beaches are cool. You know what I mean? The palm trees are beautiful. But the people there, not all, but most of them there are quite demonic. You see, if a lot of people don't realize, if you've ever been to Skid Row or walked past or drove by there, that is a place that is heavily possessed with demons. Now, I'm not saying that all homeless people are homeless. I mean, demonic, so don't take me the wrong way. But what I am saying is demons are running wild. Not only across America, but in California. California is unique. California has the most baseball teams. They have the Oakland Athletics, the San Francisco Giants, and the Anaheim Angels. Notice, there goes that angel word again. They have the San Francisco 49ers, the San Diego Chargers, right? The LA Rams. Basketball teams, they got the Lakers, the Golden State Warriors, the LA Clippers, so on and so forth. The San Diego Padres. You see, this is the land of contracts. California is the land of contracts. California is the land of soul selling. Okay? Everybody that wants to make it goes to California. Every celebrity you've known, that 79 to 85% have gone to California and have defiled themselves with the devil and his angels. Now, I'm not on here trying to shame California, but California as a state, as a place of prominence for those who want the world, is going to be under judgment. You see, California has a tsunami coming. They have a catastrophic earthquake coming. And I can't tell you the scale of it, but I believe it's going to be an 11 to 12.0. Now, I can't say that I exactly know how God is going to do it, but it's going to be a catastrophe. It's going to be cataclysmic. It's going to be monolithic. It's going to be one for the ages. So You know, those of you who are in California, you God-fearing, I would get from around there. And those of you who do not have the means to get away from there, God will provide a way for you. The Bible says 10,000 shall fall at your side, but no evil is going to come near you. So if you don't have a way out of there, for my homeless brothers and sisters, for those who are financially struggling, don't worry about it. Get somewhere safe. Okay? But seeing as that we're in Babylon the Great, there's nowhere safe. But God knows how to preserve his people. God knows how to preserve his church. And God knows how to preserve his believers. See, I trust God. I live in Missouri. We live on the new Madrid fault line, for those of you who want to correct my speech. But guess what? God's going to protect his people. I have full trust and faith in him. I put my hat on him. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, California's next. God's just dealing with the East Coast and the Southeast right now, and when he's done, his work will be perfected. His work will not be matched by anybody else. So for those who are saying that HARP and all this stuff, yeah, they're doing it, but guess what? God is allowing it. When God destroys America, it will be his masterpiece. It will be the greatest destruction that he has ever put down. It will be worse than Egypt. It will be worse than Assyria. It will be worse than Greece. It will be worse than Rome. It will be worse than any other kingdom in the world. Because Babylon means Gabal, which means confusion. So God has all these kingdoms rounded up together. He's getting ready to crush them. Same thing over there in the Middle East in the Valley of Jehoshaphat. If anybody hasn't noticed, that's why Netanyahu's not backing down. That's why Iran's not backing down. That's why Hamas is not backing down. It's because God has put it in their heart to fight. When that fight takes place, World War III will start over in the Middle East, and it will fluctuate across the whole earth. And that will be the pale horse. And the name of that rider on the pale horse is called. So make sure you guys get yourself together and stay prepared. Because like I said, a lot of us are going to be real soon for the things that we're saying. But you got to always remember, to be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. It's just one of those things where you just got to be ready. Take care.
Now, the United States is often described as a grand experiment. Well, the most experimental part of the United States is California, said Roberto Suro, professor of public policy at the University of Southern California. Right now, we are engaged in a phenomenon experiment of trying to see how a very diverse, very complex society creates a 21st century economy that has some equality to it. For many nationalities, California is home to the largest population outside of the country of origin. Now, it's kind of an umbilical cord, said Suro. It's multiple umbilical cords that are connecting California to these other nations in a very energetic, very positive, very personally, commercially, and culturally. And they have an influence that permeates the whole society. Now, California has always led the way, said Ralph Remington, Director of Cultural Affairs of the San Francisco Arts Commission. It's become this place now that people are interested in because of those many different cultures. We've known for a full quarter century that the California population was heading to where it is now. This state of extraordinary diversity, said Suro, looking to the future, the key is to understand that our population is our greatest asset. This very diverse population is a greater asset than our weather, than our coast, than whatever lies in our mountains. It's our people that have made California from the start, and it's our people that will make California in the future. Now, prior to European colonization, California was one of the most culturally and linguistically diverse areas in pre-Columbian North America. European exploration in the 16th and 17th centuries led to the colonization by the Spanish Empire. Now, the area became a part of Mexico in 1821, following its successful war for independence, but was ceded to the United States in 1848 after the Mexican-American War. The California gold rush started in 1848 and led to social and demographic changes, including depopulation of indigenous people in the California G-side. Now, the western portion of Alta California was then organized and admitted as the 31st state in 1850, as a free state following the Compromise of 1850. The Great Los Angeles and San Francisco Bay areas are the nation's second and fifth most populous urban regions, with 19 million and 10 million residents respectively. Los Angeles is the state's most populous city and the nation's second most. California's capital is Sacramento. The state's diverse geography ranges from the Pacific coast and metropolitan areas, in the west to Sierra Nevada Mountains in the east, and from the Redwood and Douglas Fir Forest in the northeast, Mojave Desert in the southeast. 2/3 of the nation's earthquake risk lies in California. Now, the Central Valley, a fertile agricultural area, dominates the state's center. The large size of the state results in climates that vary from moist temperature, rainforest in the north to arid desert in the interior, as well as snowy alpine in the mountains. Droughts and wildfires are an ongoing issue. California's economy is the largest of any U.S. state, with a $4.0 trillion gross state product as of 2024. It is the largest subnational economy in the world. California's agricultural industry has the highest output of any U.S. state and is led by its dairy, almonds, and grapes. Now, with the busiest port in the country, Los Angeles, California plays a pivotal role in the global supply chain, hauling in about 40% of goods imported to the U.S. Notable contributions to popular culture ranging from entertainment, sports, music, and fashion, which have their origins in California. California is the home of Hollywood, the oldest and one of the largest film industries in the world, profoundly influencing global entertainment. The San Francisco Bay and the greater Los Angeles areas are seen as the centers of the global technology and U.S. film industries, respectively. Now, California, the Golden State, has long been a hub of innovation, entertainment, and culture trends. From Silicon Valley to Hollywood, California's influence extends far beyond its borders, shaping American society and global culture. However, beneath the glamour and glees, a more sinister reality lurks. As a brother recently pointed out, California has become a hotbed of darkness with explicit content production, G-violence, and demonic worship running rampant. The capital of explicit content production, G-violence, and demonic worship, as he described, unfortunately, the statistics support his claims. California is home to the nation's largest explicit content production, with Los Angeles County alone accounting for 70% of the world's adult entertainment production. Moreover, California's G-violence and crime rates are staggering. In 2020, Los Angeles experienced a 30% increase in each sides, with G-related violence being a significant contributor. But it's not just the social ills that plague California. The state's geological instability is a ticking time bomb. Sitting on the San Andreas Fault, California is overdue for a catastrophic earthquake. Now, as the brother warned, California sits on a catastrophic tectonic plate. Once these plates flip, California is gone. Scientists concur, predicting a 7.8 magnitude earthquake could strike at any moment, potentially devastating the state. Now, this perfect storm of spiritual decay and geological instability has many wondering if California's demise is imminent. Is California's influence on society a double-edged sword, bringing both innovation and destruction? Or can the state be saved from its downward spiral, or is it already too late? I don't know what you think, but share your thoughts, your views, your contributions as well, and your take on what you think about what a brother said in his video. Thank you for always watching, and see you in my next video as I bring you another interesting video.